bum ba da ba da bum 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 ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da bum ba dum. Bum 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 bum. Go go Power Rangers. Da 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 do do do. Go go Power Rangers. Do 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 do. Go go Power Rangers. Da da. Go go Power Rangers. Oh yeah. Go go Power Rangers. Go do your homework. Get your schoolwork done. And we can watch Power Rangers. Yep, that's what it's going to be all about. Let's watching Power Rangers. Go go Power Rangers. Do 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 do. Go go Power Rangers. Good morning. Sorry about the Power Rangers song there. It was my son. My son decided to be watching Power Rangers this morning, and now I have that song stuck in my head. It's outrageous. Right, you've got homework to get on with.
I need a pencil.
Okay. Where's the pencil that you had yesterday, you big gloop? Bedroom, desk.
No,
now.
I'll use on.
Oh, right, hold on. Alia, what have I asked you to do, sweetheart?
I need to check something quickly.
Okay, what do you need to check that's stopping him from getting onto the computer first?
I
This
need
is what
to
we
check
agreed
the
yesterday.
name of the link to get a link.
Set him up now, please. You know? Okay. Good. Good, good, and good. Go through to the bedroom, please. Off you go. Right. I thought I had the children all organised, obviously. Good morning, Roddick. But obviously I didn't. Good morning, how are you? Guten Morgen, bro. Good morning, Jason. How are you? I hope you're good. You're sitting on the Facebook land, and we have somebody in YouTube land as well. This will be the last Facebook session for another whole week. Yes. We only use Facebook so people don't forget about us. And we will not use Facebook in the evening, really. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm torn between Facebook, Mixer, and YouTube. YouTube's always going to be there, but I'm torn between the rest. It's crazy. Right, let's go and make coffee the RAB way. Let's look at the weather, and then we're going to cook some crazy oats today. You're going to be thinking, wow, what stupid flavors is Mojax happy making with oats? Shall I show you? Let's show you. We are going to make blueberry, lemon, black pepper, and buttery oats. Yes, this flavor combination is something that will blow your taste buds to oblivion. Oblivion. Right, but first, we need to make coffee. Let's get the tripod down. The RAB way. For those that do not know, RAB is a friend of mine. And many, many years ago, we're talking probably well over 15 years ago, I made him a coffee, and I could tell he probably didn't like it. He was just being polite. And he never let me make him coffee ever again. Because he makes coffee. We better have more milk. Otherwise, the oats are going to go to pot. See, we can have milk. We're a house of organisation. So basically, to make coffee the RAB way, it's either coffee or milk in first. It makes no difference at this stage. But you put in the dose that you want with the flavour and the texture so you basically get the strength of coffee that you want. And then you mix it until you have no granules at all. Then you get your pre-boiled kettle, because I prepared this earlier. And you pour your water over your coffee mix. And you stir it again. And then it is friggin' fantastic. Do you know what? When you make coffee the RAB way, it's smoother, it's creamier. And the only time that I ever put water onto coffee grinds now, and like that, with instant coffee, is when I'm making a dalgona coffee. I'm going to make special tiramisu this weekend, and I might invite you guys to come and watch while I do it. Right, okay, let's put the coffee down here. Let's see who's here. Good morning, Barry. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope everybody else that is watching in the background is good as well. We are going to go and look out the weather window. Then we're going to go and make crazy ass porridge. Excuse me, Alia, I need to get to the weather window. We're going to the weather window. Hey, what?
Be careful, you don't have your case.
Yeah, no, but I've got a much better thing for holding the phone. Okay, cheeky monkey. Okay, the weather window. Oh, good grief. Being hit with a blast of cold air. Looking west. No, east, sorry, east. It's a bit overcast today, isn't it? You're calling it, I just don't know. I don't know. Well, look, there's little bits of blue sky there. Will the blue sky break up today? We don't know. We just don't know. Let's look at the plants down there for breezes. I can feel air movement on my face, and when I look at those bushes, I don't think the resolution's good enough, but oh, hang on, that one's moving. There you go, see? We have not, it's not a breeze, it's like a wisp of cold air blowing through the atmosphere. Wildlife, tigers of Hutchie. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, meow, meow. Meow. Poor cat. Yes, I terrorise cats. Okay, let's check on the air quality now. Let's just turn the old camera around. I think there's more cars out. I can. We've got a main road just up over there from here. We're off the beaten track, but there's a main road there, and it's a main artery. And for the past few weeks, since there's been less cars, I've smelled less pollution. And this morning, there's a noticeable difference in it all. So the air quality is not as good as yesterday. That is my official verdict with it all. Not as good as yesterday. Right, quick look at the old Chatterama. Let's see. A wisp of a slight breeze. Yes. So it's like a latte. What's like a latte? A wisp of a light breeze. I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Right, we are going to go and make crazy, crazy oats. And we don't need to blend them today, which is a good thing. And these are delicious. These are truly, truly delicious. So we have lights, camera. Where's my wee button? Where's my wee button for flipping? Flip. So we have all the ingredients. We've got a light here, which we will turn to make sure that you guys look at that. That's from making the kids' porridge earlier on. So we will do that. We've got the pot. We've got a dirty pot from earlier on as well. We have my coffee. We have all the ingredients ready to rock and roll. So let's get set up. The measurements are dead easy for this. It's like with any porridge for me. Hold on. There we go. You can see my ugly mug now. With any sort of porridge for me, it is always going to be 2 cups of milk. And more milk if you need to add it, right? And we're going to do this very similar to what we did yesterday. We're going to create the flavours in the milk first. Whenever you make a flavoured porridge, right? If you stick berries in the porridge at the end, that is porridge with berries, right? You're not changing the flavour really of the entire oats. Okay, so that's 2 cups of milk. If you flavour the milk, the flavours that you create within the milk or the water, whatever you add to it, will then permeate into the oats, and it's delicious. Right, these are very old frozen blueberries. Check them out. Hold on, they're a wee bit they're gone like shriveled, which is perfect, which means they're kind of like concentrated of their flavour. So I'm just going to put all them in, and you can see straight away the juice is coming out. And look at that. Hold on, let me get the light on so we have no shadows. Oh, look at that. That's without any heat. This is truly going to be spectacular. Spectacular. Right, so what do we need next? Well, we're not going to put the pepper in yet, and we're not going to put the butter in yet, and we're not going to put the lemon in yet. The lemon, okay, that goes in when you put the oats in, okay, and then the butter goes in when the oats are almost done, okay, and then the pepper goes in just before you serve it. Yes, I am putting pepper in with blueberries and lemons. It's astounding. Right, let me just wash the old cup. Then we'll dry the old cup. Look, look, proper Scotsman with the saltire tea towel. No, I've got to have one. I got 10 of them. I got 10 of them during the 2014 referendum for independence. And Primark were selling them at £5 each on the day before the referendum. And the day after the count, they were selling them for 50p each. I got 10. Proper Scotsman. Proper Scotsman. Right, where is Woody? Woody. Here's Woody. Woody's already been used today, so it's been in the bath twice. Right, so let's flip you over again. Get some lights a bit closer. So what we're going to do here is we want to kind of give a wee bit of a mush. We want to help them along a bit. Okay, and just give them a wee press. I want to get the juices out. You probably won't see what's happening. I can see the milk changing colour. I think that light is too bright. Hold on. That might be a bit better. Yeah, it's less harsh. So we're going to help them along a little bit. Give them a little crushy, like so. And while that is doing that, we will have, well, there we go. We will flip the cap. Just pushed to end the video. Fat thumbs on a ridiculous screen. Let's see, who else we've got chit-chatting. Say good morning, folks, if you're here. I can see who's chatting just now. I should write a porridge cookbook. Yeah, I should. That's a great idea. I've got about 20 recipes. We could call it Get Your Oats with Mojax Happy. Get Your Oats. That would be a good name. Look at that. I need a shave. Right. Get Your Oats. I might do that. I might start doing that. I'll look into that. That's a great idea. You're getting no royalties for that, by the way, Jason. Okay, I am capitalizing on your idea. Actually, it was really my idea. I had it weeks ago. I've just never talked about it. Okay, very good. Right, come on. Let's just check the milk. The milk is now officially at blood temperature, but we need it a bit hotter because we want it to break up the skins a little bit more, and we want to see it. I can see it changing. Can you see it changing colour? I can. Yeah, look, see the little bits because they're getting warmer. They're breaking up a little bit. Okay, we need this to keep going until we've got them starting to get mushy. They need to be soft. This is a time where it's okay to have the milk a bit hotter than yesterday. We don't have any spices in it. We don't want to scald anything. With the blueberries in here, what we're doing is we're just breaking them down a little bit, allowing the warmth to sort of separate the oils and the sugars a little bit. Not too much. I won't do too much with this sort of alchemy. Whoops. And you just keep on going until it's no longer hot enough for your finger. We're getting there. We are getting there. Because it'll still carry over cooking. It'll still carry over cooking when you put the oats in. Right. We'll leave that just now. Let us zest a bit of the lemon. So if you've got a grater, I use organic lemons. Hold on, we need lights, don't we? There we go. Yeah, that's easier. I use organic lemons because they shouldn't have wax on them, but just to be on the safe side, go and pour boiling water over it, and that'll get rid of any wax. You don't want a lemon with wax on it for cooking, because the wax then goes into your food, and that's not nice. You know something? Most people will not taste the wax because it's tasteless and it's food safe. That's why they put it on it. But for a cultivated, trained palate of a culinary alchemist like myself, yes, I said it, I'm a culinary alchemist. Hashtag culinary alchemist. Okay. When you've got that, I can, it taints it, right? It taints it for me. Okay, right. So when you are zesting one of these things, you can use the zester part. I don't like that. I like the tiny gratey bits, you know, the small grater, right? And I just do one direction, until you get to the white part. Okay, you don't really want a lot of the white part. You don't need a lot of this. Okay, if you go like down to there, like I've done here just now, you're going too far, right? You just want it to where it turns yellowy white. Okay, because the pith, which is the white part, can be a bit bitter. More, well, not lemony bitter either. It's not that nice. Let's see, how much do we have now? Yes, that will be. Damn it. That'll be enough. You're talking about a tablespoon, a flat tablespoon. Let's check it out. Okay, so there you go. Maybe even that's more like a teaspoon. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, about that much per person. Let's now look. Oh, they're floating, and we're beginning to get a simmery simmer. Look, see, we're getting a foam. That's it. We take you off the heat. We have milk, which is now officially scalding. All right, scalding hot. We don't want it to go on the sides because we don't want the natural sugars of the milk to come off either. So yeah, that there is officially perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm not sticking my finger in it because that'll be too burny. Burny. Right, okay, so we're now going for the oats. 1.5 cups. 1.5. Let's see what it looks like. Turn the heat right down. Okay, so okay, see. Now we're going to leave that on a very low heat just now. I don't want it to overcook. We want the oats to absorb those flavors of the berries. Okay, this is alchemy again. If you put the heat on, it's just going to cook it too fast and not make the oats soft. We've already got the milk at a hot enough temperature to permeate into the oats and cook it. Okay, so this is like carry over cooking. It takes a little bit longer, but it's good. Then let us pick up the lemon and put that in now as well. Yep, we want to mix that through. We don't want any on the sides. All those beautiful lemony, citrusy oils will offset the tartness, the sweet berry flavour of the blueberries, and you'll have this tart and blueberry sort of yum. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. It needs no sugar. It needs no honey. It needs no other things, other than we will put a dollop of butter on at the end when it's all set up and garnished. Now we're going to let that sit there and absorb for 5 minutes. We'll go and check the old the chatteroni. Have a bit of coffee. See how everybody is. Check on the kids. They're doing stuff. Okay. Zeist of lemon. I'm just Merlin, a druid. Okay, I am the Merlin of porridge. I will get my lawyer Kobayashi to make sure that you'll get the best deal for us. Well, your people can come and speak to my people, but my people have got bigger guns, mate. Okay, that's all I can say. You have 5 styles of porridge, right? Good. Well, you should be making videos. You should be making videos and uploading them to YouTube. Okay, you should just go and make some videos. Dead easy, dead easy. Morning, folks, if you're here. Cool. Right. Okay. So, I've got the papers set up already. Would you believe? It's actually ready to go, but we have to wait till the porridge is done. So I'm going to sit and tell you. After last night's stream, I sit and edited a little bit of video and kind of fell asleep. I was a bit tired. So once we finish today, I'm going to finish editing the foodie thing that I was making yesterday, and the cognag takes over the stream when we all got chucked off the other night video as well. I've got a couple of little interesting things to throw on the Radio Apocalypse Instagram, and just in case anybody is watching this back later, remember, go and visit radioapocalypse.live. That's our website. It's got all our information on it and all our links to all of our social media. But the most important one, though, is if you want to be interacting within the community, join the Discord, which is www.radioapocalypse.live/Discord. You will get an invitation. You'll go in at the welcome room, and then if we know you, we will bump you straight into the active sort of part for the community. We will. Today's Wednesday, so I've been thinking as well about what we're going to do for watch party weekend. I don't have a film yet in my mind, but I do have concepts of interesting things to discuss, and one of them is the wild and wacky inventions that have been or never have been made. So I'm going to put that up. I've got a link for one particular thing, which is called solar powered roadways. Yeah, it was a bit, I think it was a bit of a hoax that put this together, but the concept is brilliant. The idea is, wow, I can smell the zestiness. The concept is just fantastic, of having solar powered roadways, but I'm not going to talk about them just now, but I'm going to stick in the Discord, I'm going to stick the YouTube link to them, so you can watch the fun thing that came out from it, and that's what I'm going to talk about. Okay, but anybody that wants to be on the panel, okay, anybody at all, you don't have to show your face. Okay, we can go to podcast mode for you, where it's just like your voice, right? And there's a blank screen. All right, we can do that happily. All right, and if you want to contribute to this, do it. Okay, when I'm going to put the adverts up later today. Go and just share them everywhere, on your Instagram stories, on your Facebook stories. Take a screen capture and stick it on your main part of your Instagram. Let's get more people involved with this, okay? Because I reckon that the greatest inventions that were or never were is something that'll be interesting. It has to be wacky. It has to be like, wow, I never thought of that sort of inventions. You know, that's what it needs to be. And that'd be good. Right, I'm going to show you the porridge now because we're almost done. Let me flip over. Look. Okay, when we left porridge last time, it was kind of not watery, but it wasn't this beautiful consistency that this is just now. And I'm going to try a little bit of this just now. It's going to be scalding hot, but I want to make sure that it's hot, but it's good. Right, off with the heat. That's officially cooked. The oats are perfect. Oh God, that lemon. Oh, that's hot. Right, good. Now what we're going to do to finish this off, let's get you a nice bowl. Which bowl should we use? We will use a nice green bowl. Okay, now I've kept a lid. What's up? You can show them after I finish this, but before I do the papers, okay? Right, okay, so we need to get organised a little bit better. Go and finish the rest of your homework just now. I'll call you through. You can do it once you've done your next bit, okay? We need to make the tripod a bit taller. There we go. That's better. And we'll put you there. Like that. Okay, let's check the camera. Oh God, there we are. Perfect. Right, good. And we'll put the light over here, so we've got light as well. Yes, that's great. I can't see the screen, but we will.
Have some scissors to open.
Yeah, of course you can. Carefully take the scissors. There's stuff in the pencil cases.
No, but this is my.
Right. Okay. Go to the bedroom. Carry the scissors properly so you don't drop them. Okay. Hang on. There we go. Get that there. Okay, right. That's one mighty bowl of porridge. That's a Mojax happy portion. No, get the last of it out. We want every berry. Good. Okay, so the next step is we want to make a little hole right there. Okay, that's the important part. A little hole. Then we get a teaspoon. About a teaspoon of butter. We put that right there like that. Then we get some ground black pepper. Oh no, that's not it. We want coarsely ground. Where is the other one? Where's my grow? There it is. It's right down the bottom. Brilliant. It needs to be, if you use the finely ground, not as good. So you put a little bit on the butter because we want that to melt in, and a little bit surrounding the butter, like so. Not too much, okay? Not too much. You're talking like maybe a quarter of a teaspoon if you want to go into measures that I'm putting on here just now, because it kind of overwhelms it. Okay, now if you have any of your lemon left, that can go on top of the butter as well. You won't see it, but it will add to the flavour. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do our pretend B-roll. Look at the porridge that I've made. It's truly spectacular. You can come and see it. So let's do the zoom and panning out bit. There's the buttery goodness. You're in the light, sweetheart. Can you step away from the light? Whoa! B-roll time. Oh, I'm in the light. There we go. Right, so that there. I need a spoon now. We need a spoon. We need to try this. We need to actually show you guys me eating peppery porridge, buttery, peppery, blueberry porridge. Try saying that 10 times when you're drunk. Right, okay, so let us, first of all, oh God, I can smell that. It's spectacular. The blueberries in the porridge. You ever had blueberry? Look at that. There we go. Let's get a blueberry as well. So we have a bit of it all there. Okay, a bit of it all. It's going to be really hot. Ouch. That is totally different from what you would ever have. Ever have. And the pepper for a raw throat like myself. Wow. Oh, I'm going to have some more of that. Do you know what it actually needs? It needs a little bit of salt. Put a little bit of salt on there. I can taste the salt in the butter. I use salted butter, you see. And that's, oh man. You want to try a bit of buttery, peppery, blueberry porridge? No thanks. Philistine. Terrible.
What's Philistine mean?
Somebody that doesn't like, somebody's not cultured from the Bible. Yeah. I'm joking. You're cultured. You do ballet. Or you did, sorry. Yeah, now the lemon came through that time. Oh my word. Oh my word. So it's not sweet. It's delicious though. Okay, let us set up for the transition in tech so we can get it all sorted. I've got a notification there. Right. Kids are playing.
Again?
So if you've just joined us, you have just missed out on the creation of some spectacular blueberry, lemon, buttery, peppery porridge. It was amazing. Right, so let us get the transition done over to the studio camera. Right, this may take a second because I need to get to the screen that allows me to change the microphones. So that's first things first. Can I hear myself on the microphone now? Yes, I can. Astounding. Then we shall unmute and mute. Mute. Can you hear me? Radio Apocalypse. I can hear myself on that phone. We will now change cameras. We are across. We will end the stream on this one. We're done. We've done it. I should use garlic butter for porridge. You know, I've made a garlicky porridge before, Jason, and it was all right. But it doesn't do it for first thing. And garlic in the morning only works for me if it's with smoked salmon. If it's like a smoked salmon garlicky mayonnaise thing going on, because it kind of sets you up in a negative breath situation for the rest of the day, you know. But there you go. Right, I can see that my screen is a bit laggy. So if we lose the stream, I apologize in advance. We're about to do the papers. I have not looked at the papers today. So be prepared for Mojax happy to get triggered in ways that are unbelievable. Tomorrow, let's think what we're going to cook tomorrow morning. I'm thinking about a souffle omelette. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's when you... Oh, boy. Oh, he's a good lad. Yeah, souffle omelettes when you separate the egg white from the egg yolk and you almost make meringue. Okay, with it, and then you fold in the egg yolk mix with the milk, and it's a very light omelette. And it's about yay thick, and it's a royal pain in the backside to flip over. I may actually have to bring up my cast iron plate from the barbecue to cook this on, because it's just it's trying to get it on the edges of the pan, the frying pan. You need to get one of these like really thin-lipped pancake pans to make them properly, but they're delicious. They would work well with a bit of garlic butter, Jason. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We will have a souffle omelette that is just seasoned, the herb one, no vegetables, just the eggs, which will be perfect. Yeah, kippers, porridge, omelette, salmon patty. Great breakfast. Fantastic. Right. Let us go to the papers and see what will trigger Mojax happy today. Dun 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 dun. Hey, what's going on? Why have I just gone off? Don't give me that not responding nonsense. If we suddenly lose the stream, I will be back. Oh, no, looks like we're going to be okay. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to come up on my screen just now. There we are. The papers. Good. Newspaper headlines today: care home deaths and testing. See this testing. The whole concept of testing is very testing for me, simply because that World Health Organization, the not the governing body, but the advisory body of the United Nations, that great big organization that has corruption. Absolutely. What agency and big organization of the world doesn't have corruption? However, you do have some good people that work there that know what the hell they're talking about. They said test, test, and test again, and keep testing until you're bored of testing months ago. Isn't it funny how the egotistical politicians of our country now try to say we're going to do this because it's the right thing to do? Wow. Tests offered to over 65s and care home staff should have been done weeks ago. Yes, indeed. The Eye's front page features an emotive photograph of a hospital worker observing Tuesday's 1 minute silence for key workers who have died with coronavirus. The paper's top, yes, that's easy for you to say. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear my baby. He's speaking to me. It's quite funny. Right, so the paper's top story reports the announcement by Health Secretary Matt Hancock that millions more people will be eligible for coronavirus testing, including care home staff and over 65s. Let me just say, right, okay, the whole thing with testing is it has to be done, but the government tested a whole bunch of National Health Service folk, and the things they came back. It didn't so much come back like negative. It kind of came back flawed. All right, the test results came back flawed, and they were sending people back to work that were contagious into environments with vulnerable people. You know, it's crazy. So, are these tests going to be tests that work? I don't know. Let's go back to the papers and read more. I'm not triggered yet. Daily Express. Queen's poignant VE Day salute just like her father's. That's the same stock picture of our Queenie, old Lizzie, okay, when she did her speech a couple of weeks ago about it all. Amazing. BA to cut 12,000 jobs in fight for survival. Wow. Yeah. The heyday of air travel is over. We need to create teleporters. That will be the next thing. Millions can now get virus. Is that right? No, virus tests. Come on, catch up page. Nation will not forget you. PM leads 1 minute silence. Yeah, but do you know what? We'll forget you, Boris, because you're a dick. I'm going to say I don't even need the potty today. Every time I look at him, I feel like I feel dirty. You know, a somber Prime Minister Boris Johnson is pictured on the Daily Express's front page as he acts like he gives a shit and pays tribute to fallen key workers following his own battle with the virus. Don't believe it. Do not believe it. You got it. If you did get it, Boris, it's because you were going around not giving a hoot. Around 25 million Britons could now be eligible for the to be swabbed for coronavirus under the government's expanded testing scheme. The paper's main story reports. The Sun. Testing. 25 million Brits can be swabbed. Testing. All workers who leave home. Testing. Over 65s and care home boosts. Wow, they're so good to us. They're going to test us all. You can see why this is testing for me. You know, you really can. You can see why this is truly testing for me. What was he doing? That's fine. Let him do that. It's okay. It's all good. Yes, very testing. Very, very, very testing times. Because they're making a big song and dance about this testing, and they should have done it weeks ago. But, you know, overconfidence and underpreparedness has left us looking like complete tossers. Well, not me personally, because I've got nothing to do with the decision-making process of how to run the country other than casting a vote in a box. And I voted for an appropriate party that's actually been managing to deal with it reasonably well. Okay, and that was the Scottish National Party. National, not nationalist. National. We believe in the nation of Scotland in an unxenophobic manner, open to all, friend to everyone. Let's just be like that. We are the Scots. We are the future. This is Mojax Happy with his party political broadcast. Enough of that. Okay, back to the papers. Yeah, papers. Right, so testing. The Sun's take on the expansion of coronavirus testing announced by Mr. Hancock on Tuesday. He's been wanting to get this done for almost 4 weeks now. The paper reports that all those who must work from home, all those who must leave home to work, from brickies to research scientists. What about people working in shops? What about the food chain folk? You know, the food chain, the people that stack the shelves in Asda, Sainsbury's and Tesco's, do they not get a swab? I think they should. Daily Mirror. Corey Bev signed up for Jungle. Don't care. And here we go. Over 65. Board. But what paper is that? The Mirror. Board. The Times. Anna Murphy's top fashion tips. You know, I'm beginning to read the adverts at the top now. They're more interesting. Banks block billions in lost holiday repayments. Oh, it's going to be the next thing. All those insurance companies going, we're not paying out. It's not going to happen. Oh dear. It's going to be a fun time ahead. Let's just see if the banks require more bailouts and government money at the expenditure of you guys. Why do you and you have to pay for this bullshit? Okay, we could just say to the World Bank, the Bank of England, and every other private sort of central bank, say, look, no. Oh, you're going to make interest rates bigger? No. Okay, but unfortunately, it's right. Okay, here we go. Right, let's put it into the simplest possible terms. Right, I give you an apple, right, and you eat the apple. I've given it to you because you're hungry. You need it. Okay, you need that apple to survive. Okay, and you say, listen, when I get an apple, I'll give you an apple back. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You can give me an apple back. I'm all for that. Can you wait till I'm finished just now? You can go and you can show people your drawing afterwards. Go over there. Or go back and finish. Okay? Okay? All right, good lad. Okay, I'll call you through at the end. You'll get to show people, okay? Good lad. So I've given you an apple because you're hungry. I've got a couple of apples. You know, I can still eat one of my apples, which is cool. And you say you're going to give me an apple back. Now, 6 months pass and I'm like, I never got my apple back. Okay, maybe I should get 2 apples back just as, as repayment. I think that's fair. But you still don't have any apples and you need to give me back 2 apples. All right, you need to give me back 2 apples because I want interest on those apples. Okay, and you're like, nah, well, I can't do it. Okay, how does that affect me? Does that mean that the cost of apples, or giving apples away is going to differentiate? No, it's a fiction. It's the same with money. But there's super inflation. You'll get inflation and interest rates will go up. Well, they can choose not to raise the interest rate. Well, the economy will crash. Why? There's more money in people's pockets. They'll spend it anyway. Oh, right. Hold on. It's because of the chains of finance and we are slaves to debt. Debt that we might not have even accumulated ourselves. Yep, you are slaves. Your wallet is your chains. That's the way that it is. That's the way that it's going to be. Right. Anybody that has not said hello in the chit chat, come and say hello. Come and say hello. We're good people. We are happy. We have Jason is in. We can see you're in Facebook. We have a couple also in the old YouTube land. So YouTube land people, if you have not liked or subscribed, hit like or subscribe now. In fact, I am going to see if it shows me who is watching this as we speak by going to my phone. Never done this before. Let's see. Go to my channel. Does it say that I'm live? Yes, it does. We will make sure that that's down low. Send the Z-list celebs to the jungle. Yes, Barry, I totally agree with you. Why did that not come up? Oh, yes, there it is now. It's just popped up now on this chat. Right, so good morning from Mama. Thanks, Mama. I see you there. This is good. I'm actually looking at the side chat here just now. And Zanir, good to see you on Facebook as well. Good to see you, Zanir. I hope your gaming's good. I'm waiting for a technology upgrade and I'm going to join you in Gamerland streaming at some point, especially on Minecraft. I like looking at some of your stuff there. It's very good. Zanir's does a bit of the old gaming stuff. He's good. He's an interesting young chap. So say hello to him sometime. Right, I'm good, thank you. I'm very good, and I always appreciate when you drop in to listen to my ramblings in the morning. It's always good fun to have you. Right, let's go back to the papers where we're hitting the times now, literally. I like this. You know, banks are going to screw us over. That's basically what it means. Banks will screw people over for every penny of their hard-earned cash because they are all a bunch of dicks. All right, care home deaths set to overtake hospitals. It doesn't surprise me. You're actually concentrating vulnerable people without the same facilities as a hospital in areas where their immune systems are weak anyway. It's rife with viruses regardless. And some, although they have standards, yes, they do, as soon as you put profit into the column, standards have a tendency to be at the lower end of what is expected. All right? So whereas some care homes will be like, we have to do the right thing and make sure everything's sparkly. Some care homes will be like smart price cauliflower that is frozen and the cheapest bleach possible for sanitizing things. It happens. It happens. I used to be a delivery driver for Asda doing the home shopping things, and I used to deliver to a lot of the nurseries around Edinburgh. And a lot of these nurseries, okay, a lot of these nurseries advertised, these private nurseries advertised that they had fantastic organic food for all the kids. And we were delivering smart price frozen vegetables and smart price frozen rice to them. And I was like, so what's this for? Is this for you making soup for it? No, that's what we feed the kids. It says, but it says organic. Well, they get an organic banana sometimes. So, yeah, it's again, that's false advertising, absolutely. But who's going to know? Who's going to check up on that all the time? So how can you check up on the standards within other places? I suppose that's what watchdogs are for. That's what other things are for. Boris Johnson. He's just had his baby. Healthy boy. Let's see if we can grab a picture. It's just popped up on my phone there. I'm going to go and have a look. Boris Johnson's baby. Let me be the first to congratulate you, Boris Johnson's baby. Amazing. Here we go. Where are we? Boris Johnson. When's it due? It's just announced. I just gave Boris Johnson Carrie Simpson announced the birth of their baby. Yay! 11 minutes ago in the Daily Mail. Here we go. Let me read it to you. Boris Johnson and Carrie. What the hell is he doing with her? She's not an unattractive woman. You know? I'm going to zoom in on that picture. God damn it, Boris. You're a player. Okay. Boris Johnson and Carrie Simmons have announced the birth of a healthy baby boy at a London hospital earlier this morning. Both mother and baby are doing very well, their spokesman said, except that Boris Johnson is the father. Okay, here we go. As a spokesman for Boris Johnson and Carrie Simmons said, the Prime Minister and Miss Simmons are thrilled to announce the birth of a healthy baby boy at London Hospital early this morning. Both mother and baby are doing very well. Yeah, we read that's twice they wrote that. Listen, I don't care when it comes to the birth of a new soul in our ecosystem, on our planet, in our universe. That is amazing. I will not mock Boris until tomorrow morning now, if I can, unless there's some other things on the papers. All right. But congratulations, Boris. High five. That's great. I've got 4 babies. You know that? Ages 13 to almost 2. The almost 2 is almost 2 in a week and a bit's time. It's amazing. Roberto, how are you? So does that mean he goes on paternity leave and leaves the desk again? Yes, it does. They just extended paternity leave as well. He'll be off for 6 months being a dad. I never thought of that. Oh my God. It was all a part of the plan. It's all part of the bigger picture. That is a thing. Brilliant. Brilliant. I bet you'll call the kid Winston. I bet the kids will call his dad Wanker. Did I say that? Sorry. We won't go there. Right, back to the papers, for God's sake. Okay, I said I wasn't going to take the piss out of Boris this morning anymore because he's just had a baby. Boris Johnson's just had his baby. Yeah. Well, not him personally, his lady friend. Wow, amazing. Totally chuffed for you, Bojo. I think maybe he'll call his son Bojo. I think he should call his son Mojax, you know? Which is great. Mojax, yeah. Mojax Johnson. Mojo, yeah. Then that would be quite cool because then he could use his mojo to fix the country. Mojo. Yeah, call him Mo. Call him Mo. I like it. If he does call him like something like Moses or anything like that, we called it first here. We called it first. Which is the way to do it. Did somebody say Rab? Oh, Rob, as in Roberto. Right, good. I thought Big Rab was in. Rab. Right. Okay. Let's go to The Guardian. COVID-19 crisis to lead to 18,000 more cancer. We read this last week. And you know something? If you have a lump, if you have anything that you suspect is very suspicious and not part of your normal bodily functions, go to the friggin' doctor. All right? I could have probably had treatment earlier if I went to the doctor earlier for my cancer, right? But I put it off for a couple of months. I did it. I was like, this will just go away. It'll just go away. Went to the doctor, waited another 2 months, went back, discovered it was a stage 4 tumor. Yes, I had a stage 4 tumor and I survived it. Did I survive cancer, Alia? Yes, I did. And I survived it with the love of my family and fantastic. There we go. I'm doing it, Boris Johnson. Fantastic National Health Service. And the care that they gave me, I would have died without them. They were amazing. They were fantastic. And they got rid of my cancer in ways that didn't involve morbid surgery. And I still have my tremendous singing voice. Yes, I do. Wonderful. Go to the friggin' doctors if you think, okay, they will not turn you away at all, all right? You're not a burden. Trust me. Oh, my word. Right, Daily Rag, holy crap. Mails, 1 million airlift for NHS heroes. Okay, in a dramatic PPE crisis intervention, charity backed by Mail buys 150,000 coveralls, masks from China, then flies them in last night for hospital staff. That will last about a day. 1 whole day. Better than nothing. Potentially the best thing that I've actually read ever in the Daily Mail. Yes? No. You've finished your homework. Finish all your schoolwork. Okay? If you don't get some of that finished, you're not going to get to show people your drawing. Okay? Okay. The Daily Telegraph. Key rule for lifting the lockdown softening. We talked about this in a headline last night as well. Nah. What you're going to have to remember, right, is if we kind of let the world go, okay, if we let the world go and do their thing, right, or the country to go and do their thing without having the strict policy of social distancing, we're going to end up with a second wave of coronavirus, right? And if the second wave could potentially be more deadly because people are going out going, yes, if freedom, we're allowed out, we can go and have fun again. Whoa! So they go out and they party, they get drunk, they lick each other's ears and things like that, and they spread the virus all over again. But this time it's like, woof, there's the virus everywhere. And all of a sudden, the health services not just got the cases that they were dealing with before, but they have now a mushroom cloud of exponential carelessness and a lack of anything at all. But right now, we're not in that position yet. But it's something that you have to consider, truly have to consider. We don't want a second wave. I don't want a second wave. I don't even want to get the goddamn thing, you know? Dear God. Right. Oh, right, very good. Metro. Oh, look at them. Worse death toll than the Blitz. Why do we always have like a reference to that particular time from this government? Worse death toll than the Blitz, the headline of the Metro's top story, which reports the number of people killed by coronavirus in London has narrowly surpassed the number of civilians killed during the worst 4-week period of aerial bombing of the capital by Adolf Hitler's Luftwaffe in World War II. Who cares? People are dead. Okay, don't liken it to something like that. Do something about it. Okay, do something positive about it. Let's get more money to the nurses and the doctors so they feel appreciated. Let's get the PPE in, etc., etc. And yeah, we know. I'm not really a fan of the Financial Times, other than the colour of the paper. I think that's kind of nice. It's like it's the colour of my wall behind me. Look, see that? Hold on. I'll just put it over like that a bit. See? My book wall, my shelf wall, is the same colour as the Financial Times. Hang on. You could put a copy of the Financial Times on my wall and you would only see the print. It would just disappear into that wall perfectly. That's amazing. I only just realised that just now. Astounding. Right, let's finish the papers because we're sitting at 55 minutes and I want to eat the rest of my porridge. Excuse me. Right. Is that the papers done? No, Daily Star. Proof that UFOs exist. Yes. The Pentagon Files. Are you a believer? Are you? Is this something that we should do on the round table? Yeah? I think so. Do you believe? We'll do that in a couple of weeks' time. In the meantime, that is the papers finitoed. I'm not going into proof that the UFOs exist or they don't exist because, quite frankly, there's so many things that the world does not tell us. The ones that that run the world, the secret rulers of our planet. However, we are going to do wacky inventions that exist or don't exist type thing this week. And, you know, we're going to take that forward and I will find a pleasant family movie for us to watch as well. That we can all enjoy. And if you want to be, if you're watching this back or you're watching it now, if you want to be on the panel on the round table and talk about your favourite invention and tell us about it, the wackier the better. I'm choosing solar-powered roadways. That's my one. Nobody else is getting that, okay? Because I've got I just think, right, anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. I get excited about that concept. I really do, okay? But if you've got something that you want to talk about on the round table and it's to do with inventions that exist that are unbelievable, okay, or historical inventions that changed the way of the world, or things that don't exist that perhaps should exist, then join our Discord, www.radioapocalypse.live/Discord. Go to the Watch Party Weekend channel and drop it in there. Anything to do with inventions, and the wackier the better, the crazier the better, but we need you to drop the things in so we can see that you're not making that shit up. If you're making shit up, I'm not interested. It's not like a case of the wackiest invention that should have been invented. It's the wackiest and craziest wonderful invention that has been invented, and you can drop a link into it in our Discord. That's what it's about. Okay, I will be making the adverts for that today, so watch the socials to see them come up and share them, put them about the place. Let's get a lot of people involved with this. Spam it every day. Once is not enough, twice is not enough. Do it 3 or 4 times. Tell your friend. Too much coffee. Okay, I was getting into my way of speaking at a big conference there, getting the crowd all worked up. Yeah, right, I'm going to finish my coffee, I'm going to do some work. Going to annoy the crap out of the kids. Hold on a second. Ruin, would you like to show the world your picture? He's been doing a picture for his schoolwork. Let us show the world. Show me. Give me. Okay. Right. So what is this? Explain what it is first of all.
So, well, there's a wizard that's a monkey controlling a fire phoenix breathing out fire.
Right. So this is a wizard that is a monkey controlling a fire phoenix that is breathing out fire. This is amazing. Hold on.
His name is Sunday.
Sunday. Hold on.
And he's
Hang on.
magical.
Hold on. We're going to do it this way.
Fire.
We're going to... Hold on. There is the wizard. I'm going to use that on merch. Yeah, I totally am. I think that would be a great t-shirt. Okay. Child labor. And then there is the phoenix. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We like that.
Yeah, that was for my school.
Yeah.
Party.
You're amazing. That's great. Good. So, there you go. Go and finish your homework. Go and finish your schoolwork there. It's beautiful. Don't mess up that paper. I want to take a nice picture of it. I'll get it lit properly. Right, good. Okay, so we are done. We are done. Hey, wow, I never thought I could put the microphone, the camera right there. And I could look in the camera all the time. Hey, that's amazing. Right, so we're done. We are done. And we will be back tonight for the late at night show. I've just about finished making the next set of images for the Instagram, and this is all about we want you to be part of Radio Apocalypse for the human condition, because I'm building up my portfolio of stuff to do for the human condition just now. So when you see the picture that has the streaming demon pointing going, we want you, give that a share on your story and on your Instagram story, or capture it and stick it on your Facebook. Get people involved. I'm looking for people that have currently suffering or have survived mental illnesses or nasty inflictive illnesses like cancer or HIV. I want to know their story. I want to know what it was like for them. I think that it's important that people have an opportunity, if they wish, to tell them their story. If you have an illness and you find it difficult to talk, you don't need to come on. It's your choice. I'm just asking if you would be willing to do it. The other things, looking for influencers and creators. I'm looking for musicians. I'm looking for anybody that has got an interesting tale to tell. So if you have something that's interesting and you're going to come on and we can have a chat beforehand, it's not like, oh, can I come on tonight? No, it doesn't work that way. You have to join our Discord. You have to come in and we have to have a chat in one of the meeting rooms. And then we have a look at some of your photos and stuff that you've done that you can drop into the meeting room. Nobody else gets to see it in those particular offices, just me and Barry and the other admins. That's it. And that's it. That's what we'll do. And then we create a program around you, or a part of a program around you for that. And that's how we're going to do it. And yeah, I'm going to go and work on more stuff for that today, along with other things. Wizard of the Apocalypse. Well done, Ruin. Thanks, Grandma. You're a good grandma. Okay, we are done. Back tonight, 10 o'clock. Same bat place, same bat channel. You all have a safe day. Remember to go and hydrate, wash your hands, and social distance. That's what Local Bottom says. That is what Local Bottom says. Let's play the outro. Have a good day. Okay. Be good to people for no reason. That should be your motto. That should be your mantra. Be good to people for no reason. Just because you have a kind heart. Because you're a good person.